Okay, I'll try it one more time. Guess so. I don't know what was going on with that. That was weird. Now it seems to have a decent signal right now. So if you were, let me share this. Let me put this on Facebook. My Facebooks. I don't know if anybody's jumping in here again. Sorry, I had to. There we go. And done. Okay. Wow, that was amazing. Okay. Now, all good in our hood. Well, good. I'm glad it's good in your hood, Adam. Glad you're good. Is this any better? It should be. Hopefully it is. But no, I was just like I was saying earlier, I wanted to create some content today, but I didn't have a chance to. I think I'm gonna pull up some music. Let's listen to some Joseph McDade. That was his new song, man, that I downloaded. It's awesome. It's Mirrors. Okay, good. Tell me what you think about that song. I don't know how the audio is. Can you hear the audio? I'll just let it play in the background. Great song. Great artist. Joseph McDade, man. Check him out, josephmcdade.com. Just a great artist. He provides a lot of really, really cool content for people to actually, use for their creations as long as you give him attribution. And he does have a Patreon. I think I talked about this last night. All right, do I need to turn it up some? Let's see if I can bring it up here. Tell me when there's a good bounce. I'm about right there. Is that good? Anyway. I'll just let that play. It's only like a 4-minute song. He does a lot of instrumental stuff is what he does. Okay, perfect. Good, thanks. He does instrumental music, and his instrumental music is just fascinating to me. And I like all instrumental music. It's really kind of cool to listen to what some of these guys create, man. Now, I've been a bass player. I think I play with the bass more than I played the bass. So, oh, nice. John, how are you today, man? I saw that you uploaded a video. I'll probably watch it later on, but very cool. Thanks for joining us, man. I see you survived the snowpocalypse as well. It's good to have you in. Anyway, I just thought I'd jump on here for a little bit and let's do a quick live stream and maybe hang out for a little while, see if anybody's got anything going on. Anything anybody want to talk about? But no, I enjoyed the snow yesterday. It was not. We got a good bit up here where we are. Okay, very cool. Yeah, we got a good bit up here where we are, and didn't last. But I think my fear was more of how long I was going to stick around, because this was kind of like one of those things where they didn't. I don't think they expected it to hit as hard as it did. They said we were going to get an inch or two or whatever, but we got a fair amount. It was good. I see it. I love snow. I guess this was the perfect snowstorm, if you will. It comes in and it's gone the next day. But we enjoyed it. Last night I just kind of sat on the couch. I actually watched a very good show on Netflix. It was the Behind the Curve, talking about the flat earth societies. And I say societies, there's a flat earth society. What they believe, man, it takes a lot of brain power to actually come up with some of that stuff. It's fascinating to watch. So if you get a chance, throw it on, watch it. It's dealing with what's his name? Sergeant. What's his first name? I can't remember his first name. But anyway, it shows a lot of different sides and a lot of different aspects to the flat earth community and flat earth thinking. I, for one, don't believe in it. There's too many holes in the theory, too many holes in the stories. Yeah, better not. There's too many anomalies within the whole movement itself that to me, and I could be wrong, don't lend itself over to actual validity. And that's why on my Facebook page I posted a post about a week ago It may not even been a week. Anybody wanting to actually do a call in to either my live stream or to my podcast, and we'll talk about it. I'd love to interview somebody that might be a skunk. You're absolutely right, Adam. There may be skunks under your car, so be sure that's a good public service announcement. Make sure there's no skunks under your car. But no, I'd love to entertain somebody to call in for an interview about flat Earth. Somebody that really believes it and somebody that's embraced it, wholeheartedly and, actually loves to talk about it. That's the person that I want to actually bring in for this purpose. I would do it here on the live stream, and I would even do it, on the podcast and or record it, and then add some images and different things to it and post it as a video. I just love to do that because I want to get into the mind of somebody. What got you into it? What made you believe in it? What is it? What was that catalyst? What was that nudge that pushed you into full on accepting flat Earth? It's fascinating to me. Because I can read it from a outside the bubble looking in perspective, and I can look at it from a standpoint of what do you call it? From from just researching information and looking at the topic from an outsider's view. But I did put it on Facebook, Adam. Well, I did. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to ask people to post this on, all. I don't know. My profile is actually set to public, not just my friends list, because again, anybody can stumble on it. I always make jokes. It's like a drunk leaving Waffle House at 3 o'clock in the morning. You just kind of stumble onto something. Hey, I didn't know I was there. So, but no, anybody can actually find my post or whatever. But I know you have to be searching for things specific to that. But anyway, maybe somebody will take me up on it. Maybe somebody will jump in there and actually want to go on and do an interview. That would be cool. I'd like to experience that. Anyway, hope you guys are well today. Hope everybody's good. I know it's Sunday, and I usually get the Sunday blah. I get the blahs, man, bad. Sundays are not my favorite day of the weekend. And, it's coming back to work, I think is what it is. And work's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's just so busy and so hectic. It just kind of, some days you feel like a pencil eraser. Everybody remembers my pencil video. You just get worn to a nub someday. Anyway. Well, I think I had 4 in and 2 left. So we're doing math today. 4 in, 2 out. Leaves 2, so that's me and you, Adam, or whoever. Now I got 3 back in, so now it's fun with math on the Bearded Guy podcast channel. So come on in, bring your math questions. We'll answer as best we can. Yeah, you can do a lot with a pencil. You can do an awful lot with a pencil. You can write your name. You can erase your name if you got a good eraser. Oh, there we go again. In and out, in and out. In and out. That's what they're doing. Jumping in, jumping out. I don't know. I think sometimes my wife jumps on here sometimes and she loses connection because she normally does it with her mobile phone. Awesome. What? Vedict and bloopers. What is a Vedict, Adam? Oh, video and bloopers. Okay, Vedict. I was trying to figure. I didn't know if you were speaking some kind of different language there. I was like, what is Vedict? What is he actually talking about? But no. It's one of those things, like you were saying, the Facebook thing. I use Facebook from Gabby talking. I use Facebook from I don't know. I don't do a lot with it. There's a few times that I'll post something that, I either think is funny, or, is interesting to me, but more times than not, I'm just that guy trying to figure Facebook out. And one thing I can't figure out, maybe somebody can point me in the right direction, is that I actually do, whenever I do a live stream like this, or I do one of my podcast episodes. See, I have a secondary page, the Bearded Guy podcast page, within my Facebook account. But I never can figure out how to put something there because it doesn't give me the option. I'm only able to put it on either my feed or my story. if anybody could point me in the right direction on that, that would be great. Now, the thing I can do is I can copy and embed into that page, but then it goes right back to all the other stuff. And I'm like, what's the point? You know, would think it would cover all aspects or span all channels that you have within your Facebook setup. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, and that's quite possible because I don't know. My wife says I'm the old guy trying to figure Facebook out. So, anyway, today's just kind of a cool little hangout day. It's chilly outside, feels good. I love wintertime. God, I love wintertime. I hate summertime. I think I'd rather be beat with a stick than have to actually deal with summertime. And I know there's a lot of people that are like, you're crazy, but that's fine. I can be crazy. No, I just do not like summer. I like fall and winter. I like fall when it starts getting cold and you have to put your jacket on. Of course, this year, being Georgia weather, gonna be my manager. Ain't a lot here to manage, Adam. I'm just kind of crazy. No, but I like it when it's fall, man. You got to put on your sweaters and you got to put on your little sweaters like this. And this year we kind of skipped it. We went straight into winter. We went from summer to winter. It's like the weirdest thing ever. So I guess we'll go from keep my winter freeze. Gulu. You know, that's the thing. Everybody's different. That's the beautiful thing about it. I do like winter though. My philosophy with winter is simply this: I can put on a lot more clothing than I can actually take off in the summertime. And one of the things, because I have to wear ties to work, I have to wear button up ties. You get hot and you sweat right here, and it's the grossest feeling in the world. It's like, golly, why have I got to? Ugh. I can't stand that feeling. When I feel that my neck is sweating because it's hot and I'm wearing a tie, it just makes me, it's gross. That's just one of my little weird things there. Those little anomalies, well, quirks. That's what we'll call them. We'll call them quirks. Anyway, I hope everybody's well today. Hope everybody's good. Hope your weekend's been good, man. Well, it's been good. I enjoyed like I was saying earlier, I enjoyed seeing the snow, but it's kind of stressful now in certain aspects of that. But anyway, John, I'm going to check your video out here later, see what you got up there. I'm sure it'll be good. It's always good. I like to see your editing. See what you're talking about. You can promote it here if you want to, John. I mean, you can put it in the... Wasn't that a Star Ghoulies? Star Trek character. I don't know. Maybe. You know, my exposure to Star Trek was as a child. I didn't get too big into the Trekkie phenomenon, but I used to watch it with when it had what's Shatner on there? Quark. Yep. Had Shatner. Well, it may have been. I don't know, John. I used to watch it with William Shatner on the Saturday. Star Trek would come on. That and Space 1999, and there was another one that I used to watch In Search Of. Loved In Search Of. Those were my shows as a kid when I was growing up. And they were fun. They were fun shows. And I've talked about In Search Of here with Leonard Nimoy. There's something about Leonard Nimoy, man. I mean, him and that show was just perfect. So, we were talking last night when I did my live stream about Art Bell, and just, he's kind of one of my, I don't know, I don't want to call him a hero because he's not a hero. He's just one of those guys that I put up there, and he follows along that line. Well, he did. He's dead now, but I did really enjoy listening to Art Bell. I wish something would come back and take the place of an Art Bell, but I don't know if there'll ever be another show like his or anybody that would actually be able to fill the shoes that he left. But it would be cool, though, to have somebody to come in and take that place, whether it's on an AM station at night like it used to be or even on an FM station. Of course, FM music now has just gotten to the point where it's, I can't stand it. Star Trek Discovery. See, now that's cool. I don't know if I'd ever watch a show Star Trek again. I don't know. I think the problem with some of these shows now for me, and this is stupid thinking, but whenever I would watch the older ones, I have this yeah, absolutely, John. Basic white girl dance party. Absolutely. Yes. That's what it is. That's what music is. Oh my God. That's why I wish there's some good stuff for, people that wanted to get away from what the standard fare is or what the standard offering is. And that's why I think satellite radio has made such a huge, but even then, let me just kind of qualify that, because even satellite radio to some degree has gotten to the point where it's cookie cutter. I'll give you an example. Right now, I could go turn on my XM radio on my phone, and I would bet you 100 of those channels are sports related. 100 of those channels are sports related. Oh, well, I would say at least the better part of 80. Then you've got your political stuff, and then the rest is just music. I mean, of course, the offerings are very wide and broad when it comes to music. I mean, you've got your different, generational music, the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And then you've got your pop music, you've got your dance music, you've got your rap, there's so many different genres out there. But even within those different genres, it still all kind of sounds the same. If you get right down to the brass tacks of it, it all sounds the same. That's why I appreciated, radio shows on the AM dial, because they were kind of out there. They were a little bit out there, especially Art Bell's. I loved Art Bell's. I should need to go find some of his old episodes. I'm sure they're in an internet archive somewhere. I could probably dig one up today and get a blast from the past listening to Art Bell. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on a tear there, but I hope everybody's good today. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on. I got to go get ready for work tomorrow. Anyway, hey, if you're here and you don't mind, hit the like notification there, or hit the like button or bell or whatever. I don't know what you call it, freaking thing. Punch when particles collide into your. Okay, I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. Let me go ahead and make myself a little note, because if I don't, I'll forget. When particles collide. I like Blue's Clues and Dandy Notebook. Okay, there, it's in my notebook. I have it written down. I'll check that out. When particles collide. Let me get this thing, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, man. The day is slowly getting away from me. It's almost 5 o'clock. I can't believe it. I can't think I came down here. I think it was like noon-ish. It's my favorite word, ish. It was a little bit afternoon. I take that back. Yeah, because I wanted to record and do some justice to the Flat Earth Conspiracy Theory podcast. There's some weird stuff on that, man. I mean, there's some actual, this is one of those, the Flat Earth theory to me is one of those theories that, they wholeheartedly believe it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's gospel. That's what they believe. You're not going to tell them different. But you get to looking at it and reading about it and studying it, and there's a lot of stuff there that's. Hey, Ninja Cat, how are you, man? Hope you're doing well today. Hope everything's good in your horizon. WPC live in a. Okay. Bandolph. Very nice. We're all good, Ninja Cat. We're just hanging out. It's a Sunday afternoon. We're just kind of chilling. Everybody's got work on their mind for tomorrow. We're kind of just letting it all hang out for a minute before we have to go back to the real world. This is. Know if you're here and you I hate to ask you guys to hit the like button, but if you're here and you like it, please hit the like button. I want to make sure that I'm doing my channel the justice that I'm supposed to do and ask people to hit the subscribe bell, notifications bell, whatever it is. I'm so horrible with that part of this whole YouTube thing that I never can keep it straight. I always forget to ask people to do that. But you know what? I think my philosophy on that is if you like it, you'll subscribe to it. I'm actually watching one guy. His name is Sci-Man Dan. Yes, Sci-Man Dan. I don't know if you've checked out his channel. Check him out. Sci-Man Dan. Fascinating guy. I mean, he just, again, this is going back into the Flat Earth conspiracy podcast that I did. But he just, man, he gets on there and he rips these. That why I don't bother. Yeah. He gets on there, man, and he just tears apart Flat Earth conspiracy, Flat Earth videos is what it is. And I'll have to admit, there are some very smart people within the Flat Earth community, and they have again, it's one of those things where you have some people who get on there and talk about it and have no idea what they're talking about. Then you've got some people that get on there and talk about it, and they've got some kernel of truth there. And there may be a lot of truth there to what they're saying, but it's just, go check him out, Sci-Man Dan. I'm not a shield for him or his channel or anything. It's just fascinating to me. Okay, Blue Marble Science. I'll check them out too, but I really like Sci-Man. I think I almost binge watched him a little bit last night. It was getting late and I was sitting on the couch and I was comfortable and I just got started on his videos and I was just one after the other. And I'm like, oh my God. And I love his approach to it. It's not, it's not flashy, not fancy. He just kind of, okay, I'm going to just go by this step by step by step and tell you where you're wrong. And it's just fascinating to me that I just love it. But anyway, I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff on YouTube. A lot of good stuff. I mean, there's so much good stuff there. You just have to go in and hunt for it. I stumble across a lot of stuff by accident because things I'm researching, things I'm looking into, and I just kind of stumble into some of these things. And some of them are like, yeah, that's perfect, spot on. Well done. I give you kudos. I give you likes. So I'll subscribe to your channel. But yeah, I really like it. I'll check out Blue Marble Science as well. Definitely check that out. And that's one of the things too. I don't know. I don't know. I love my YouTube channel. I like, doing the live streams and I want to do more video stuff. I feel like I get spread a bit thin sometimes trying to do podcast live streams. I want to do videos. So I don't know. I'd like to get back to creating more video content. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's just a balance. You didn't like that comment. What comment was that? Oh, YouTube didn't like that comment? What comment was that? Oh, man. Well, you know what? What do you do? I think I may be missing the reference, John. You talking about I'd say I'm missing the reference. I'm a bit slow on the uptake sometimes. You have to, but no. Well, you know what? Who knows what YouTube likes? If that's what you're talking about, who knows what YouTube likes anymore? That's the thing. You talking about the small content creators? There's so much good stuff out there. I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of things that are fascinating. I think a lot of times though, oh, your comments are being censored. That's not good. That's not good. I check mine from time to time, my analytics to see what's actually going on with my channel. I don't get too far into the weeds on it. I just do I guess it's a curiosity observation just to see what's actually there. I don't know. And I've seen people tell you, you got to go in and you got to bring your analytics and you got to look and you got to see. And I'm like, I don't have time to sit there and look all of that. My philosophy is I'll get on here and do what I do. And if people like it, they'll gravitate towards it. And if they don't, if they like it enough, Now, if they like it enough, they'll tell other people about it, and that'll get some people interested in coming by to check out your content. But I don't know. I think YouTube is. I think they're in a weird spot right now. Not monetarily or anything, but I think they're in a weird spot because, how do you balance wanting people to create content for your platform, thereby increasing your revenue? At the same time, though, you only promote. Oh, at the same time, thanks, John. At the same time, you penalize small creators, or not penalize them. Well, like with this whole COPPA thing, when it started, its snowball effect. People get penalized for stuff, and you make content creators run scared. But then you look at the larger content creators, and again, I'm not jealous. I mean, I'm glad people are making getting the views that they are and getting the subscribers there. I mean, man, that's awesome. Continue. But I think it puts, us smaller creators in a weird spot because, we've got to meet certain whatever. And if you don't, then you're not going to get promoted. You're not going to get into a more of a view rotation, if you will. So I don't know. It's a tough gig. You got to love what you do. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You got to love doing this. You got to love making videos, even if, I don't know if people think they're great or not. You got to love, doing your live streams. I really, I'm not patting myself on the back ever. But me personally, my live streams have come a long way for me personally. I am happy, and I'm actually to the point where I'm happy with the end result now. I look back at some of the stuff that I was putting up, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. But it was just starting out and getting used to how to do it and learning how to do the live streams. And now that I'm at a certain point where I'm really comfortable with the way they look, and I'm happy with it. I would like to do, some call-in stuff and maybe get some other guests on. And like I was telling Adam last night when I did my other live stream, I have looked into using different streaming things that would work with YouTube, like StreamYard. I've tried to look at that, but I just don't like the way it looks. To me, it's too much going on, and it's not a bad product. It's a great product, and I think I've seen people use it well. I just don't see how I would use it, and then you got to pay for it. So anyway, is it being censored? Well, that's fine. They can censor all they want to. I mean, if it's I'm being censored. I almost find that humorous. Well, I do find that humorous. What's the censor? Let them censor it. That's fine. It's totally fine. Maybe I need to get one of those random beep things where you just hit this beep. That way I can censor my own self. Can't even bring up. Yeah. Don't know. Anyway, ignition timing. Okay. I don't know what you're trying to type, John. Ignition timing. I don't know what that means. Anyway. Oh, you either advance it or I got you. I know what you're talking about now. Oh yeah, you either advance it or yes, you do. The only problem is it's just the general word. The slang for it is what's the bad part about it. It's a word. They don't like that word. Really? You think they would censor it if you did it? You think they'd pull this video if I said that on the air? That's crazy. Well, You know what? We are getting into the era of the thought police and the word police, where you can't say or think what you want to say or think. But that's sad. We live in a world like that. That's that is sad. We live in a world like that. That we can't say or do what we really say what we think, because I think all opinions are valuable, and I think all opinions are valid to a certain degree. Now, that doesn't mean your opinion can't be proven wrong. It just means that your opinion is just as important as mine. And that's the that's the I think that's the point we miss as humans anymore. We've become so we've become so isolated with a worldview that, yeah, we've become so isolated with a worldview that um my opinion and my thought and my words and my actions are the only true and right words and actions that are acceptable. And the problem with that is that's not the case. Everybody's opinion is valuable. That's what makes us who we are. That's what makes us people. Because we have to have varying opinions, or man, this would be a vanilla world. We would be so bored out of our minds just in general conversations. I mean, think about it. If everybody held the same viewpoint and everybody had the same idea about the way things should work, about the way the world should work, and about the way society should work, God, it would be a boring place. And that's what makes the world go round, is everybody has a different view, and there's groups. I mean, you have friends that share your viewpoints, and you have people that think like-mindedly. They may have a little quirks here and there that are different than yours, but like-minded people tend to flock together. But that doesn't mean that just because they're a group of like-minded people that their ideas, thoughts, words, actions are absolutely right. And we've lost that. We've lost that in society. And we've gotten to the point now where we always constantly clash. We're butting heads. We're constantly fighting. It's always something that people want to fuss about and argue about. It's wearying to me. It just wears you down. Kind of like this pencil eraser. See that? It's just worn to a nub. That's what society makes you feel like nowadays. It's tough. But anyway, let's get off that. Move on. But anyway, hope you guys are having a good day today. Hope you're ready for tomorrow. Monday comes again. Sorry. Channeling Bane there for a second. Oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy. So, John, how about let me give you an idea. Let me just float something out there to you. How about you, if you would think about this, maybe we could do a live stream one Saturday where we talk about your picture taking and the hot rod fanatic that you are, and the road trips that you take, and some of the things you've seen, and some of the people you've met. Would you be up for doing something like that on a live stream on a Saturday night? Maybe we can do some different. You would have to give me permission, of course, but do some of the different pictures you've taken. They don't have to be your best ones. Just some of the ones to show people what you do. Talk about some of the people you've met, and I'll set everything up where you can call in. I think it'd be a good live stream. You tell me. Got the bleep button already. You tell me if maybe you wanted to do something like that. I can set that up. It won't take me long at all. So maybe if you think that would be a good idea and you want to, promote your channel, promote what you do, talk about your road trips, some of the stuff you've done on your road trips, some of the adventures you've had, some of the people you've met. I think it would be a pretty cool topic. So just think about it. Let me know. No rush on that. Adam, if you're still on here, we could talk about Batman. Anyway, I don't know how many people still in here. It says I got 4 in, but I'm not real sure unless we've got some looky-loos in the back. Well, I'll do my best. If nothing else, John, I can put a I can put a screen that would just show my picture. How about that? But no, I'd like to do that. So let me know if you're game for that. If you are, I would have to get some some media. Let's use a big word. I have to get some media from you. Sorry, I don't. You have to do Batman. Batman. I'm Batman. That's the one thing I never understood about Christian Bale. As Bruce Wayne, he would talk normal, but when he would put on the cowl, I'm Batman. What the hell happened to his voice? Like, I'm sure. I just don't understand that. And I don't understand why the directors of the Batman series thought that was good. I'm Batman. Sorry. I'm off on a tear on that one. Now I'm thinking about it. Anyway. Yeah, to some degree they did, John, but man, it was so pronounced with Christian Bale's adaptation of Batman. It was so. I liked the first Batman movie he did, but man, the more they made, it just got so unbearable, so unbearable. And I used to think that Heath Ledger's version of the Joker was the be all end all until I saw the new Joker movie. I think Joaquin Phoenix knocked that out of the park. I mean, he nailed that. Yeah, and again, it's part of the disguise. I get that, his alter ego, but I just think he took it so over the top, man. It just seemed to get worse and worse and worse as it went along. And I guess if some people liked it, then that's cool too. It's kind of like Superman. Clark Kent puts on the glasses. Who are you? Takes off the glasses. Oh my God, it's Superman. I never understood that. I never understood it. It's the same guy. It's got to wait. Here we go. Watch. Y'all ready? I have my glasses on. You can't tell I'm a superhero. Oh, look. It's the bearded guy. Sorry. Oh, man. Anyway, a little fun with Batman. That's the campy bit. Yeah, you're right. That's the campy bit, I guess. I guess that's what draws people in to some of this stuff. That's funny. Batman. I'm Batman. Okay, Batman. Anyway, think about my idea there, John. Let me know what you think. We can do that. I'll make sure I get everything set up where you can do a call in. Just give me some pictures and stuff, and we'll promote it. Or I'll promote it. I'll do a quick video about it. Maybe get some hot rod fanatics in here that like that kind of stuff. Sorry. Well. All right. Well, doing this for a little bit. I think I'm gonna jump off. Just wanted to jump on here and run my mouth for a little while. Thanks for jumping in, John and Adam and Ninja Cat. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out with us. We're gonna do it again next Saturday. Next Saturday at 7:00. Well, it's not so much the car thing, John. It's just your photography and that whole scene, and the pictures you've done, the people you've met, the road trips that you've been on, the adventures you've been a part of. That's what I'm talking about. We can talk about stuff like that. It's not the hot rod, the building of the hot rod that I don't think. I mean, let's be real. A lot of people can work on cars and change parts and do different things and even build them from the ground up. But how many people look at that from your perspective and and see the world from your perspective from behind the camera? What you see, and that whole, because that's a community even in and of itself. That's a whole another like I know what I'm trying to say here. That's a whole nother community within itself. We'll just leave it at that. Where those guys and those people that actually do that plan everything around that road trip, that 6-7 day road trip. We're going. But yeah, so let me know. Just tell me what you think about that. I'll set it up, and we can do something like that. We may even get. I do have something planned with. I want Edgar to do some things for the live stream, some stuff that I want to do, but that's not really that's part of what I'm talking with you about, John. Doing doing a live stream. Okay, cool, man. Put some stuff together. Just give me some pictures that you've taken, and again, I'll put it in here in the stream so that all of your. Do you copyright pictures? Is that what it is? Or are those what do they call them? It's copyrighted. That's your work. You did it. So just let me know. We'll do something like that. I'll put something together and we'll plan for another week or maybe 2 weeks from now. That's good with you? We'll do 2 weeks from now. Give me some time to put some stuff together, get you some time to put your mental thoughts together, and we'll jump on here and do that one Saturday night. And I'll promote it. You can promote it and get some people in because you already have people looking at your work all the time. Maybe it'll spur some more interest. And I do think, John, that you should, think about actually, trying to make some money from the work you do, because you do a phenomenal job taking pictures. I do good to put mine on, getting the white balance right. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. I'll look into that because I want you to, again, you do phenomenal work, and I don't know, but just get you some exposure. Not that a lot of people watch this live stream, but you never know. I mean, you never know. It depends on how we promote it. Anyway, well, John, I'm gonna jump off here. We'll see you at work tomorrow. We'll hang out and do what we do and practice. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, 100%. But I appreciate you coming on. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know who these other people are in the background there. Hopefully they'll jump in the comments next time we come live and have some good conversation. But for Sundays, this was not bad. I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great evening. And we will do it again next Saturday, 7 o'clock. So I hope you join us. Till then, have a great day.